Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dom if you are new here. So glad you decided to stop by on my little corner of YouTube to watch a video of mine. But in today's video, we're going to be doing my January beauty roundup. I have a bunch of different products that I've tried this month, from makeup to perfume to nail polish. So that is why it's a beauty roundup instead of a makeup roundup. But hopefully you guys enjoy this video of me kind of like speed reviewing things that I've been trying. Most of these things are either in a video coming up very soon or I have talked about already and they have their own video. So let's go ahead and get into this video. If you haven't already, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more of my face. I would be so honored to have you guys here. For all the new subscribees, thank you so much for stopping and subscribing to my channel. I'm just a girl who likes makeup. Makeup is my therapy. If you like pretty makeup and chill vibes, then this is the channel for you. But either way, let's go ahead and get into it. Also, side note, I do have this look coming up on a YouTube Shorts. So I did film this look, so stay tuned for that. But I think that's everything. All right, I have quite the basket here, which is so strange because I feel like these are all kind of like not staple products, but like makeup accessory products, if that makes sense, like eyeliners, like lip balms, lip liners, lip gloss, stuff like that. There's no like foundation, concealer. There's a couple eyeshadow palettes, but there's nothing that's like major like that. There's no blush, there's no bronzer. These are all like products that would assist you in your makeup to really take your makeup to the next level, if that makes sense. So yeah, so the first thing I'm going to pull out is my Summer Fridays. This is the Lip Butter Balm. This smells amazing. I love the viscosity of this. It's not too thick. It's not really sticky or anything like that. I understand the hype of these now, and I love the shade. This smells like orange popsicles. It just brings me back to summer. I love popsicles. I love slushies. I love all of that. This is what it looks like. My hands are always so freaking dry. That is what it looks like, and it just looks absolutely beautiful on the lips. This is just like, I love that like orangey, like popsicle-y lip vibe. I don't know, that's just my cup of tea. I don't know, I just really like it. I feel like it looks so good against my melanated skin, so highly enjoy that. I had to grab a makeup wipe because I will probably be swatching things and I don't want my hands to be just gross with makeup stuff. All right, moving on, let's talk about eyeliners because I have a few. I'm gonna try not to make as much noise pulling these things out, but I apologize if I do. I ordered more ColourPop liners. They also had a release of like their multi-chrome liners, but I got 4 shades. I got the shade Amethyst Hour, which is actually in my waterline today for this look, if you can see it. I feel like it just pulls it together really nicely. I love their original formula of these liners. Like, these are the original formula, but then this one is the multi-chrome one, and I love this color. The color is pretty, but when I tell you that this is so creamy, it truly is. Don't mind my patchy skin, but look how pretty that is. I feel like this does have like a purpley blue shift to it. It's not like the most different if you're looking for something that's gonna like have like a super polar opposite shift of like the actual color of this liner. This probably isn't the one to do that. Wasn't really looking for it for that reason. I'm actually not a huge fan of like multi-chromatic like products, like what anyway, I'm not a huge fan of that because I feel like sometimes they're just too red and I don't really love like red shades. So I'm glad this is more just like on the purpley blue side of things. So yeah, I think if you want to try them, but I love the formula nonetheless. Alrighty, moving on to, let's do mascara. So I tried this one out. This one is the L'Oreal Panorama Voluminous Mascara. I mean, I think this mascara is okay. I feel like I don't really get a ton of extra volume. My lashes are a decent length. I feel like my lashes aren't just trash. So yeah, I would be interested to see how this does with someone who has very straight, like downturned lashes, because I feel like my lashes already have like a natural curl to them. So I feel like I'm not really a candidate to tell you like how voluminous this is. I really haven't noticed any flaking though. You know, Aunt Flo is around the corner, so we have had a few, you know, mental breakdowns, but I have not noticed that this just transferred everywhere and just became a disgusting mess on me personally. Now, I'm not saying that this can't happen, but so far it hasn't, you know, done anything crazy. I don't think it's anything to write home about, but I mean, it's decent. I'll use it. And the brush, I do like the brush because I feel like I can get in there to my smaller lashes. It's not super thick and just in the way, because I do feel like I don't get transfer when I'm putting this on because the brush is smaller and more tapered in the front. So that is something that I do really like, is the brush applicator on this one. I think it's like a rubberized one as well. It's not like the soft bristly brush. So yeah, anyway, moving on. So I have more liners to talk about, but these are the Gavisi retro liners. Most of these are. I picked up a bunch. Sorry. I picked up a bunch of these. I still have like one floating around in there, and I got a bunch of different shades, but I've used these throughout the month. A couple of these. I haven't used all of them, but I've used 2 or 3 shades, and I really like these. I feel like they really just amplify my look. I don't know why I'm looking in the mirror like I have one on today, but anyway, they just really amplify my look, and I feel like they look so pretty and so gorgeous. I don't know if I have used one of these in a video. I know that there should be a video previous to this one where I'm trying new makeup, I think, where I'm using one of these, but I feel like there should be another video up on my channel where I did use these. I don't know. Anywho, these are really nice. I decided to pick up these because I wanted to be more creative with my makeup looks this year, and I feel like these would be a really great way to do so. I got these on sale for like $2 each, so I picked up a ton of shades. So far I really like them, and they're really easy to work with. You just need a steady hand. Other than that, I recommend these, and I can't wait to keep playing with these. Honestly, my favorite color that just really sticks out to me is this one right here. This is so pretty, but I did use the shade Tropics, which is this bad boy here. I don't think I have a video up on using this one. I only have one video up using this one because I got a compliment in real life and I was at work. Anyway, the way that your brain like remembers things and ties things together. Anywho, this one is super pretty. I just feel like this, I feel like I'm going to love these in the summertime, especially when I don't want to do like a ton of makeup, but I do want to feel put together and bright and vibrant and fun. I feel like these would be a really great option to do so. So yes, moving on. Let's talk about eyeshadow palettes. I have 3 eyeshadow palettes to talk to you guys about. You guys have probably either, if you watch my channel, then you have probably seen 2 of the 3 of these with videos. Yeah, anyway, so the first one I tried was the Fantasy Cosmetica Sorcerer palette, which is actually what I'm wearing on my eyes today. I love this palette. This is so freaking pretty. It gives me, for some reason, when I saw this just gives me Valentine's Day vibes. I'm so sorry about all the clinking and clanking, okay? This gives me Valentine's Day vibes in all of the best way possible. I love these 4 shades here. I like these shades here. Like, I genuinely like every shade in here. Today I'm wearing these 2 shades. Well, this, and this. Some of this on the center is like the purpley color that you're seeing. It's like doing a little shift there. And then this on the inner corner. I love this. It is just so freaking pretty. The formula is amazing. I love the texture of the shimmers. This is like my favorite texture of shimmers, like straight up, like this texture is what I want in shimmers. So yeah, anyway, but the mattes blend out really nicely. It's just really pretty. I like it. I like that it's a 9 pan. It's nothing too crazy. I don't know, I just feel like you could do so much with this palette. I love the blue and pink. Anyway, it's just a dream. I like it. Enough said. Alrighty, the next palette that I have to talk to you guys about is the Nomad Cosmetics New Zealand Stargazing palette. This one was a really surprising one for me and it was super fun. I have created a couple looks now using this palette. I should have a video up, hopefully it'll be up before this one, using this in a second look. I think it's Get Ready With Me trying new makeup. I wanted to do a second look with this one and try like some little knick-knacky things, but this, like, just looking at it, I get mixed feelings about it, just as far as the color story goes. When I use it on my eyes, it is so beautiful. Like, I feel like these shades here, like the neutrals in here, like make it feel more wearable in a way, while still being bright and fun. And I don't know, I just really enjoy this one. I loved the first look that I created with it. I loved the second look that I created with it. I can't wait to keep playing with this one because it just has been a breath of fresh air for me. This is my second time purchasing from Nomad. The very first time I wasn't in love with that palette that I purchased, mainly because of the color story. Felt like the top row of shades like I wouldn't ever reach for. But this, I love this color story. It's like this color story was meant for me. Like, I love these mauvey pink tones. I don't mind the purple, like the purple works really well. The blues in here, this shade right here is super pretty. Like, I could truly see myself creating a bunch of different looks using this one, and the formula is really nice. The shimmers are super nice. Like, the mattes blend out really beautifully. I didn't have any issues with any of the shades that I used with this one, because I used the dark blues, I used the purples, I used these here. Everything worked really, really nicely, so I'm super excited for this one. So I'm really glad that this one ended up being a hit for me, because I was kind of nervous. I didn't know if I was gonna love it because I was on the fence. I was on the fence about this, and I was really hoping that it would change my mind on the brand, and it 100% did. So I am so glad to have this one in my collection, and I can't wait to play with it more. Alrighty, moving on to the last palette that I tried. This one, I do want to keep playing with this one more, but off first impression-y things, I enjoy it. This is the Cosmic Brushes Serenity palette. I do want to get their winter, I think it's like, what is it called? Winter Wonderland or something like that. It's the one that's like pretty much all the electric-y blue shades. So pretty. I waited to buy that one and it sold out, so if it restocks in the future, I think I'm gonna pick that one up. But this is what it looks like. This is the palette that I used to create my cold girl makeup look. You guys really liked that video. I'm glad you enjoy it. But the pastels in here are super nice. As a melanated person, typically pastels, you have to kind of work to get them to show up on your skin as they do in the pan. But I didn't have any struggles with this whatsoever. I loved all of the shades that I have used thus far. I do want to keep playing with this one. And I don't know, I just feel like this could be a really cute, like, pastel-y springtime palette as well, because you have like this green, you have this peach, this purple, this like this kind of minty shade. Like, these colors, I love all these kind of like pastel-y shades, which is not typical for me, but I feel like this is what really makes this palette stand out, is those shades against like these richer tones in here as well. I think it's a nice balance. I like that it has a light inner corner shade. I like that it's got a dark color. To me personally, color store wise, the only thing that feels out of place is this color right here. That's the only thing that feels out of place. That's the only thing. But I don't know, I feel like it's a good one. It gives me like garden vibes for some reason. But anyway, this is the Serenity palette from Cosmic Brushes. Also, their palettes are pretty inexpensive for the formula, and you get 20 shades. So I definitely recommend checking this one out if you haven't already. Okay, moving on. Let's talk lip products, more lip products. So I have two to mention, and it's actually my lip combo that I'm wearing today. The lip liner is the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat Pillow Talk in the number 3 Intense, like Pillow Talk Intense number 3. Do I think this liner is worth it for the shade and the formula? The shade? No, because I feel like I have the shade and like 2 or 3 other lip liners, to be honest. But longevity wise, I need to keep trying this out, and we'll see. If this lasts longer than those other pencils, then I feel like this would be worth it. However, if longevity isn't a thing, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth paying $27 for. I have the NYX Line Out Loud which is really nice, and it's pretty much the same shade as this. I don't think this is anything to write home about, but if you want to splurge on a lip liner, this would be a nice one to purchase. I feel like it went on very smoothly, very creamy. I feel like the color is nice on my lips. It's just like a nice natural brown. It's not too red, but it's also not too cool toned either. And then for the lip gloss, this one I was pleasantly surprised, but this is the Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Gloss, which is the longest name ever. It was a journey to get this bad boy because I originally went to Sephora and then I got the wrong product. I got the balm instead of the gloss because they were right next to each other. So I had to go and exchange it, but we have it now. And mine is in the shade Juicy Watermelon, and it just gives you like this kind of like milky pink tinge to your lips. It smells like throwback lip gloss. It smells so good. It's just like one of those things that you could just like sniff, and it just smells like watermelon in all the best ways possible. So yeah, I really like the fat doe foot on this though. I like the viscosity of this. It's like kind of thick, but it's not sticky, but I feel like you're gonna get that juicy shine. It does have a little bit of a cooling effect to it, but it's not burning. Like, it doesn't feel like the Fenty plumping lip glosses. That stuff burns my lips and it's just like a no for me. But this I can handle. This I like. This I could reach for every single day. This is amazing. So I'm super glad that I tried this one out, and I understand the hype now. I get it. All right, moving on. We are almost through. I only have 2 different things to talk about. One I'm so excited for. These are the Mooncat polishes. I have them in 4 different shades. This is what's been clunking around all this time. I'm wearing the shade House of Hades, which is this color right here. It's just this beautiful, like bright, cobalty, purpley blue. It is absolutely stunning. Like the way that these colors look, they're so pretty. I haven't been wearing nail polish that much, but this is something that I want to invest in and start doing more for myself because I don't know, I just feel like I like when my hands are pretty. I have these little booty scratchers and these little nails need to be painted. This is a beautiful shade. And then I have 3 other shades. This one is Poseidon's Prize. This one is this one's magnetized. This one's kind of hard to show you guys because it's like the lights are messing with that one, but that's what that one looks like. And then this one is Mercury's Tears, which reflects purpley blue, goldy, orangey shades. So you can see the reflect in there. And then the last one is Access Denied, which I haven't used yet, but I swatched this on my sister's nails. It's just like this deep emeraldy jewel toned green that is so pretty. I can't wait to wear this one. So these Mooncat polishes I have been enjoying this past month, and I can't wait to purchase more. I just, you know, I'm trying not to go full send and buy their entire website because these are like $15 a piece. But I digress. All right, the last and final thing is a perfume. This perfume I bought off a TikTok shop. Out of all the places you can feel like you could buy something, TikTok shop. This is Choco Musk. It smells so good. It smells like vanilla extract. It smells like when you open up a bag of marshmallows and the slightest hint of chocolate. It doesn't smell like Hershey's, like the Hershey's like lip smacker Hershey's. It does not smell like that at all. I was very nervous when I bought this that that's what it was going to smell like. It does not. This smells beautiful. It is sweet, but it's not sickeningly sweet. When it dries down, it's a little bit more on the mature side of vanilla. But when you immediately spray it, it smells like vanilla extract and marshmallows and a hint of chocolate in all of the best ways. But this one, I highly recommend trying it out. Okay, you can find it on TikTok Shop, like I said, but I'm excited because this was just like a blind buy for me, scrolling on TikTok as one does. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far, and I can't wait to keep playing with this one and layering it as well. I've been looking for my everyday scent, and I don't know, I've gotten so many compliments already using this one. If you like vanilla scented things, sweet bakery things, try this one. And I also heard that you should layer this one with like, they have like a coconut cream pie body oil. I haven't tried that. I don't know about that. But this, get you some, okay? Get you some. Anyway, I think that is all for this beauty roundup. Hopefully you hung in there, okay? If you guys like this sort of content, please give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button to see more of my face, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, friends.